Hello everyone, welcome to the next tutorial of Android. Previously we have seen the basic styling, and earlier we have already created a Hello World application and has generated the APK file which was installable on laptop or any Android device. And now we will see how we can play a music video player using different button clicks. And for that I'm going to create a new project here. So I'll go to File, New Project. I'll go with the empty activity, click on next. I'll change the application name to multiple video player, and after this let me open that Android console and let me close the previous one. Here you can see activity main is here, which is opening right now. Gradle build is coming out. So now we have this activity build up, and this is my activity main. This is main activity, this is activity main, and as you can see the screen is now loading. We have already talked about the basic styling. Now I'm going for the background part. In this background it will ask me to either use these icons or use this color. I can change any color like we have already seen, or I can change any drawables or videos or photos which is there inside my system as a background. So I'm going to upload my bg.png, and I'm going to use this imported bg.png which is already there in my system, which I've already created this, and I want to use this video player as my background. So I'll click on import this video and click again, select this only, click on OK. So now my video player is there. Second thing, I want to have a video layout which will play the video. So as you can see from the widget, common, text button, image button, recycling button, text, buttons, widgets, video view is there. So you select this widget view and pull out here. So this will play your video. To arrange it, let's pull out here. Now you can drag it from the corner and can arrange the video layout according to your need. So I'm going for the video layout like this. Let me change it like this. Now I want few videos to be played inside this. For that I should have my video in the res folder. Inside this res folder I'll go and create a new folder, or you can say directory. I'll say raw. This raw directory I'm going to copy my videos. So I'm having a birds video. Let me show you. This is a bird video, bird is coming. This is a ABCD video, ABCD is coming, and this is a wrong head video. It's a kind of game which who says it is. So that three videos I'm going to provide it here. Let me increase the sound and copy these three videos, and let's go to this and paste it inside this raw folder. I'll paste these three videos, and when you see these three videos are added. Now I'll go to the activity main. In this activity main I'm going to create a function in which I'll provide video view, and this video view will be provided here only. So I'll go to the activity main and start my coding here. So I'll write video view, which will be imported from Android, make it video view, and I'll create this video view by finding by an ID. So what ID it is, if I select this one, and let me remove these details as of now, ID is video view only. So I'll change this ID to some nothing like video player. So this video player I'm changing and refactoring it. Now I'll go to the activity main. Inside this activity main I'll say find my video player by ID by using r.id as video player, which we have already created here as a video player. This is nothing but video player. So background activity will find this by name video player. After this video player, it will ask me to pull videos from where. So I will say them that find video view and find all the details from set video path. Now set video path has certain attributes which we have already seen in the previous video of video player, that it should provide Android resources. For that you just type android.resources with 2 backward slashes and semicolon previously. Then you provide the path. So for that get package name, and after package name you just add another / then provide the path of the video. So initially I will say that it will play abc.mp4. So I will say dot raw resources.raw is nothing but the folder name dot abcd. So initially it will play abcd. Save it. After that, after saving, as you can see, the error has gone. I'll simply say video view dot start. So video view will automatically start. So if I select this and change the layout a little bit so that video will be played inside this, as you can see, the layout has changed, and now this layout is there. When I will start, automatically the video will play. Just as of now, just to cross verify it, I have started this application and it is running. Once it will, so it says that Android SDK to be 1.8.0. Again, for that SDK, let's go to the Gradle part because we are using the latest one. So I should change the version of Google to 1.8. This to this part. Save it, and now let me minimize this part. Again, for this I am going to rerun it. So I will cancel this. I will build this application, Gradle application. Once Gradle will be built, we can relaunch it and rerun it. So just it is taking a little bit of time because we have changed few versions of Gradle. And now let me restart this application and do a relaunch. So components are loading, and post that opening the files where we have left out all these. So this is where we have left out our everything, and now it has changed a little bit. Let's change it like this and pull it a little bit down. Before going further, let me do one more thing. Let me provide a constraint here. So for that constraint, I am going to first arrange this part, and let me provide a constraint here, then spring constraint here, then this list, and then right, and let's move it a little bit on the top. Now everything will be arranged. Now once I will start this, it will play a video view. In this video view, it will find this ID. ID is nothing but this ID of this video, and inside this screen it will play ABCD by taking it from a path of resources in which ABCD MP4 is there, and it will start the view. So I will play this. So our view has now started here. Let me expand this part. So now it will open. In the background, if you see, it is taking a little time just to start because Gradle build is running in the background. So this has started. The app will launch now here, and as you can see, this app has launched now. Now on when this app has launched, it says cannot play this video. Unable to match the desired swap behavior. Let's do one thing. Let's expand this part and rerun it. And let this application start. It says cannot run this video. Android resources I provided. This will be resource. And let's change the name to the previous one only. Here we have provided resources. It will be resource only. Save it. And now go to the activity main and relaunch it. I will minimize this as of now. So my application will start and video will play inside this screen. So it has started, and once it has started, the video has also started. You can see the video has started now. This way we can change the video and provide the video in the video player. Now let's do a few more changes. I've stopped this. Stop. So now we have stopped this. Now I want that my videos will be played on the basis of what type of selection I am selecting it from here. So I will select a button view, and instead of button view, let's go with the button, and I will go with clip group, checkbox radio toggle. So radio button, instead I will select it from here, and in this radio button I will provide the text as shown from this strings.xml from the values. So in the strings.xml, let's provide 3 values. I will provide 3 videos, 1, 2 and 3. 3 videos will be ABCD, birds and wrong head. So let's name it ABCD, make it birds, make it wrong head. So I'll say ABCD song, make it birds song, and make it wrong head. So these are the 3 string text. Now let's go to the activity main. In the radio button, first radio button, let's select ABCD. So ABCD will come here. Again, for the styling, let's change it to style, and the text style, let's make it bold, and let's see the size of the text. Now let me change the background of this text also. So I'll say background, and then let me change this background color to something like color, let it be tint color. So let's do Control Z. Background of this I want to change only. So I'll say click on this and click on the, let's go with the teal part only. So only this text box has or radio button has changed. Now let me copy this and again paste it one more time so that it will be aligned here. Or let's do the Control Z, and first let me align this, because otherwise I'll have to provide the alignment for all 4 sides, because if I do Control F, then it will be aligned at all 4 sides. This is already copied, I think. Let me delete it. So I have already provided a button with this constraint. Now I'll do Control C and Control V, and I will align the second button in parallel, and the Control V again, and third button in between. So this is how the alignment can be done. Now I want the text field to be matching for this radio button. For this text, we have already created in strings.xml these 3 texts. So let's provide this text from here. Instead, I'll go with the ABCD already selected. Second reference, go with the birds selected. Let's go with the third one, that is wrong head selected. So we have selected these 3 as a text part. Let me change the size of this text to a little bit less part, make it 22 or make it 20. Now it is aligned in one line. Let's change this also to 20, and also this also to 20, make it 20 only. So now all the 3 buttons are well aligned. The thing is that when we click on this, nothing will happen, because on click nothing is aligned. On click, if you see, nothing is aligned. So we need to provide certain functions here. So to provide function, let me provide public and open the project directory, public void, I'll say ABCD, and in this ABCD I'll say play ABCD, play ABCD. I'll provide the view inside this view, and view will be provided. Now inside this I've called this video player, video view outside, and initialize from the outside only. Now I'm going to call the same thing, these 2 parts from here. Instead here I will say play ABCD as always, because by default ABCD will be played, but on click also ABCD will play. Now I'll copy this function, paste it 2 more times, 1 time, 2 time. for this birds and wrong. So I'll say play birds, and for this one I will say play wrong head. The reference I'll provide for birds will be birds, and from wrong head I'll provide the wrong head reference. These names are being picked from here, ABCD and wrong head. Now I've created a function, but on click I'll have to align this. For aligning it on click, I'll call ABCD song, and this ABCD song on click play ABCD. Similarly, for bird song, on click play birds. For this wrong head, on click play wrong head. This is how the things will work. Now let's do one more thing. In the Gradle.build, we have already changed to 1.8. This is fine as of now. Let's restart it, and my Excel will start soon. And as you can see, let me minimize it and see Gradle build is running right now, and in parallel emulator has started. Let me dock it to somewhere here. Now this Google emulator is starting. Let's minimize it as of now, and let's increase the voice sound. So you can see this is now launching. Let me increase the size to see the emulator, and it's taking a little bit of time. It totally depends on your RAM also. So as you can see, Pixel is now starting. Once the Pixel starts, it will take a little bit of buffer to launch the APK build, and once the build is started, your application will be launched. Once it has been launched, this will not require again this much of time. Again, after delta changes, we can see the changes coming. So as you can see, this is launching. Android application is now launched. As you can see, video is now playing successfully. So this is now coming as a ABCD song. Now the thing comes when you go for other video parts, whether the other videos are opening or not. So to see whether other videos are opening, let's click on this bird song. I click on birds and expand it also. Birds is played now. I'll select wrong head. Wrong head is now playing. I'll select again ABCD song. ABCD is coming. Also, if I'll select the same song, it will again start it from the start only. See, I will click on this again. See, again it has started. Again I'll click. Again it has started. Similarly, wrong head, it has started. Again I will select wrong head, it will start. So this is how the videos are playing. Whenever you select any video, it will start from there. Now let's do one thing. As you can see, play pause button is not coming here. So to provide the play pause button, I should go and provide certain media controls. So to provide media controls, let me go to the main activity. Inside this, I have initialized my video view here. Now to initialize media control, let's initialize media control also. So I'll say media controller, and for this media controller, I will say that to initialize, I'll provide it as a new part. So new media controller, just as to initialize this media controller, and I'll call this inside this. So media controller has now been initialized, but how should I wrap this to video view? So I'll call visit video view dot set media controller. Which controller? This media controller which I have created. So I'll provide this inside this, and also video is now wrapped to the media controller, but media controller is now not wrapped. I should initialize the media controller also inside the video view. So media controller dot set anchor view. Which view? Then this video view. So video view. So as you can see, let me explain this part. These two are the parts where we need to initialize the data. So which one is that? I'm saying media controller set anchor to this view, and video view to set media controller, this media controller. Only once it will be required, because other parts are already playing inside that. So once on click, these two will be initialized. Also, media controller is not required to be provided above. The reason is that at other places we don't require as now. Only video view will be required. Now let's start it to see how the things are coming. So my APK this time has started easily. So I'll hover on this. See, media control is coming. I'll click on pause. Pause has started. Now I'll click on play. It will play. I'll click on bird song. Bird song is also taking the media controller. As I said, media controller needs to be initialized once only to anchor it to the view. So if I hover on this, I'll pause it. Let's select another one, wrong head. So media controller is coming with play pause button. if I go move it next 10 seconds, it is now completed. Let me hover over it and click on next. After 10 seconds or previous 10 seconds, make it starting little bit previous. So again, let's go with the ABCD part also. Move a little bit in the next part, next, or make it previous. So in this way, we have seen how to play videos like this. And once you start playing, you can provide this as an APK file and to your friends or family members with different videos provided of yours or your family members or someone, and it will be a kind of good video player to play these kind of starting Android applications, and maybe you'll get some praise from the friends and family members. Also, don't misuse it by creating certain applications which may not be required or which may disturb the phone capability. So for that, what you can do, you can go to the build path. Let me see, even this is now what we can do is that we can go to the build path, go to the build bundle, create the APKs which we have already seen how we were playing those APKs. So once you click on build APKs, this APK will be built for this video part, and as you can see, the Gradle build has started, and it will automatically show you the location where it has been created. So it will come under the debug part. So it has started and it has created, and it is asking to locate. I'll click on locate. So as you can see, this is coming under the apk.debug part of the video player application. Inside the application only it will come. So for example, it will go to this is your application, Android Studio, this is media player application. Go to the app, go to the build, go to the outputs, go to the APK, go to the debug. So this is your APK file. If you want to change it, make it media player. I will suggest don't misuse it by creating some random applications, and use it for educational purpose, and this will be the media player for you. To on the button click, it will be great. Thank you all. Let's see in the another tutorial of this Android playlist. Thank you all.